Japan, a country where the past and future coexist in perfect harmony, where the delicate whispers of cherry blossoms brushing against ancient temple walls intermingle with the futuristic hum of bullet trains gliding silently into tomorrow. It's a place steeped in tradition, yet propelled by innovation. A kaleidoscope of experiences that draws you in no matter how many times you visit. Now, imagine Japan in the year 2025. A world shaped by centuries of culture, sharpened by an insatiable appetite for reinvention. This journey isn't just about visiting a place. It's about feeling its rhythm, tasting its soul, and witnessing its vision. From the rituals of the old world to the dazzling marvels of modernity, today you'll embark on a journey through Japan's culture, food, and innovation. We begin with culture, where the heart of Japan truly beats. At the center of this cultural tapestry lies Kyoto, a city which could just as easily exist in the 16th century as it does today. Here, time slows. The streets are lined with traditional wooden machiya houses, whispering stories of emperors and samurai. Every intersection invites you to linger, to meditate on the beauty of simplicity. But in 2025, there's something different here. Kyoto's ancient traditions are colliding with the digital age. Imagine walking into a serene tea house expecting the age-old ritual of the tea ceremony, and then discovering your host is a soft-spoken humanoid robot, engineered not to replace tradition, but to preserve it. The robot, developed by Japanese artisans and engineers, pours with precision but bows with unmistakable reverence, bridging the gap between generations. It's moments like these that remind you, Japan doesn't erase history to make way for the future. It layers them, one atop the other. Plunge into the streets of Tokyo, and culture shapeshifts before your eyes. Harajuku's vibrant fashion scene is still very much alive, fueled now by the creations of young designers using AI co-collaborators to redefine couture. Across town, ancient Shinto traditions persist, particularly in 2025, a year marked by national reverence for the lunar calendar's Year of Harmony. Shrines are electrified not by neon, but by the renewed devotion of a dynamic modern society. And while the rituals and garments may evolve, one immutable expression of culture remains central: food. Japan's cuisine has always been more than just a meal. It's an art form, a meditation, a declaration. And in 2025, it's reaching extraordinary new heights. Picture this. You enter a tiny sushi bar in Osaka, the kind tucked away in an alley, hidden like a secret worth savoring. The chef before you, a 7th-generation sushi master, is now serving alongside a robotic apprentice. Together, they embody the spirit of collaboration, crafting plates so precise, so visually breathtaking, that they feel more like edible sculptures than food. But the flavor? Transcendent, Osaka also introduces you to sustainable dining innovations as Japan leads a global movement toward climate-conscious cuisine. Wagyu beef now exists in two worlds: the traditional farms where artisanal methods persist, and cutting-edge laboratories where ethically cultured meat is born. Curious diners can taste both, comparing the textures of a legacy steeped in centuries of expertise against the marvels of modern technology. Continues from the previous thought. It's a culinary journey that bridges the past and the future, inviting everyone to partake in Japan's innovative spirit. Step outside the cities and the flavors shift. In Hokkaido, you're surrounded by unspoiled landscapes where wild salmon, snow crab, and the purest dairy in the world form the backbone of farm-to-table dining. But here, too, the old and new meet. Drones deliver freshly caught scallops to mountain villages, a seamless marriage between nature's bounty and human creativity. A seamless marriage between nature's bounty and human creativity. Yet, the most surprising part of this journey lies not in food or tradition, but in Japan's relentless drive for innovation. By 2025, the country has set the standard for global technological leadership. In Shibuya, you watch autonomous vehicles glide without drivers through the streets, harmonized by an astounding urban AI network. Each commuter travels in a collective dance of efficiency: zero traffic, zero pollution, zero accidents. But innovation in Japan isn't just functional, it's deeply human. Take healthcare. Imagine stepping into a smart hospital in Yokohama. Here, holograms greet you by name. AI diagnoses ensure you're treated within minutes. And therapy robots provide emotional comfort in the most human, intuitive ways. It's healthcare that heals not just the body, but the spirit. And then there are the things no one expects. In 2025, Japan debuts its first living skyscrapers. Picture vertical cities where natural greenery thrives alongside hyper-advanced biotech design. These towering ecosystems offset carbon footprints, house hydroponic farms to feed entire urban districts, and even adjust to seismic activity. The buildings don't just exist, they live, breathe, and adapt. Of course, you can't talk about Japanese innovation without mentioning mobility. The 2025 World Expo in Osaka features Japan's newest maglev train, capable of reaching speeds once thought impossible for human travel. But it's more than a feat of engineering. It's poetry in motion. Riding one feels as though you're skimming over water, as light and unencumbered as the breeze. And yet, no matter how fast or futuristic Japan becomes, something about the country remains rooted. There's a quietness beneath the shimmer, a reverence for balance, an understanding that the best futures are those that honor the past. As your journey through Japan 2025 comes to a close, you're left not with a vision of a world hurtling forward recklessly, but of a society that remembers who it is at its core. A place where culture, food, and innovation are not at odds. They are allies, harmonizing like Kyoto strings plucked under the dawn. In Japan, you don't just see tomorrow, you experience it. And as you leave, you realize it's not just Japan's future you've glimpsed, it's the future of all of us. So, whether you're intrigued by its preserved traditions, craving its culinary masterpieces, or inspired by its cutting-edge brilliance, one truth becomes clear. Japan in 2025 is more than a destination. It's a journey into possibility.